My name is Cory. I'm with Buffalo Airways. I am in charge of overseeing the maintenance on Buffalo's CL-215s, which we own and operate. We can take you for a short little tour, show you all about the 215 and its key features and what makes it a water bomber. It's half boat, half airplane. The flight deck is designed for 2 people, captain and co-pilot. Very simple laid out. Everything is easy to see, easy to access for both crew members. There's a very ergonomically designed cockpit. Most of the stuff is standard stuff that most airplanes have, all your fire detection, your landing gear. The landing gear on this airplane is a little different than others because technically it's an airplane when it leaves the runway, and when we do the bombing, it turns into a boat. So we do have some selections that are different from other airplanes. We have a land and a sea selection. Instead of a traditional airplane design where they close up underneath the airplane, the landing gear tucks up inside when it's retracted. The doors close up to make a tight seal. Also, we have the bomb system right here. This is the controls to open and close the doors. To select the left or right door, you have both. Here's basically the heart of the machine. All the bomb system is down on the floor for the picking up of the water and that sort of thing. These are the tanks that actually hold the water. Anywhere from 10 to 12 seconds it takes us to scoop a full load. The most important feature of this entire airplane is the bomb doors. There's a left and right door. These 2 doors hold back 12,000 pounds of water. Everybody figures that it can pick up a scuba diver, or people, or fish, or whatever. But the funny thing is, all the water is picked up through 2 little probes. That's where 12,000 pounds of water comes through. The water comes in through here, goes up through this little chamber, and enters the tank. After the scoop, this closes, shutting off the water. When they come over the fire and when they drop the water, they hit the button in the cockpit, and these big doors open up. So the scuba diver cannot get in here unless he crawls in through here before the airplane takes off from the land. So that's our myth busting for today. The hull is designed just like a boat. They took the fact that it has to fly and the fact that it has to land on the water and married the 2 together. It has to withstand all the pressures and forces of water landings, which is very, very violent. It's been known to withstand the occasional landing without the landing gear down. We don't like to do that too often, but you can successfully land it on the ground without the wheels. Well, unlike most airplanes, this airplane actually has a hatch, like a submarine. So it's kind of funny. We're probably the only airplane in the entire world that has an anchor. Because this thing is used on the water, Bombardier's put a few extra hatches in it, just for the crew. In case they do have to get out in an emergency situation, there's many, many options of going up through hatches and through doors and stuff. It's a twin engine airplane, Pratt & Whitney CA3s, it's R2800, it's 2800 cubic inch. It's 2100 horsepower. It's one of our higher horsepower radial engines we operate. It's virtually the same engine that they operated with in the 40s on the C-46 and stuff. So this is just a modern fuselage with an old engine. It burns gas, it burns oil. 1 gallon of oil for every hour of flight. A drum of oil is $800. You just start doing the numbers, and I mean, it burns oil and it burns fuel, a lot of it. These engines, they have lots of history. I mean, they've been through wars. I mean, we put them through a war every bombing season. You know, they're not treated nicely, that's for sure. When they're in the firefighting role, they spend pretty much the majority of their day at treetop level in high angle banks, doing tight turns, dropping water, coming back and land, they'll do this repeatedly over and over, every 5 minutes. They'll pick up a load, drop back on the fire. At 100 feet above the ground, at 100 miles an hour, if you drop 12,000 pounds of water out of the airplane, it's a massive amount of force. I mean, they knock down trees and stuff gets damaged. It's very dangerous on the ground. The CL-215 has a bunch of nicknames. Anywhere we go on the contracts in the summertime, everybody refers to it as the Duck. Some people refer to it as the Flying Winnebago, probably because it's not very aerodynamic. It's square. Well, basically it's past 5 o'clock and I gotta get home to my wife. So that was the CL-215 short version of the tour. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks.